It's your girl Ted and
Niqa
back with another video. First, we want to introduce our wine.
This is what's popping for today. This is what we're having for today, guys.
The Blue Giavello is a Prosecco, but it's a dry Prosecco. I think it has like maybe between 8 and 10 grams of sugar, which is on the dry side, but it doesn't taste bad. It actually has a hint of, it's very fruity. It has a hint of a, almost kind of a tropical hint, so it's really, really good, even though it's on the drier side. I've had drier wines and they're like literally almost bitter, but this one is
really
the
like
opposite.
dry.
But this is a dry wine, but again,
it's not too bad
because it has that fruit, that tropical flavor. It doesn't taste dry.
Yeah.
So let's get into our topic.
The topic of today is going to be
cheers to girl talk. Let's cheers to girl talk.
Yes, we didn't even introduce that we're bringing girl talk back on a consistent level.
Well, there we go.
We don't have a specific date and time yet as to when we're going to be doing it.
We don't have a set schedule.
Yeah, we don't have a set schedule, but once we do, we'll definitely let you know. But cheers to consistency for 2018. Happy New Year.
I don't want to cheers to that because I don't know what's going to happen. Our schedule, honestly,
no, we have to
really
speak to exist. I know, but we have to speak to exist. And I feel like, you know, there's not really an excuse. Even though our schedules are different, right now we're doing this at night. My daughter's sleeping, you know what I'm saying? We have to at least try once a week in the nighttime to film. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's attainable. But, yeah, Happy New Year's, guys, because...
Yeah, wait, Happy New Year's, 2018. So cheers to...
more networking, consistency, being more organized, productivity.
Let's cheers to another year of growth. And another year or a continued opportunity to get things right.
Yes.
That's
cheers. Thank you, Jesus.
So last night, so last night we made a snap, well, an Insta story, because Instagram has stories now. So last night we made an Insta story and we were basically asking people to DM us with topics they would like us to discuss in today's Girl Talk episode. It was kind of short notice, so we didn't really get any DMs last night, but I think throughout the day today we did. She got one, and I got one as well. The first topic was basically, is it okay to date more than one person at a time? And the question was from a female, but I think it's kind of a question asked on both spectrums. Like, is it okay for a guy to date more than one female at a time, or is it okay for a girl to date more than one males at a time?
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think about that?
I feel like if it's not a serious thing with the people, then it's okay. Like, I mean, like, if you're serious with one person, why are you dating other people? But if you're not serious with somebody, you're getting to know this person and you're open to getting to know different people, then that's fine. Now, if you're sleeping around with different people, my personal opinion, I'm not going to do that. But, you know, some people are okay with that. But in terms of getting to know different people, I feel like that's okay. But if you're dating someone, like literally dating, and that just ties into
not dating. If you're in a relationship with someone, because dating and being in a relationship are different. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I guess dating is a relative term. Everyone has a different meaning of dating. But when we say dating, we mean getting to know someone, talking, and there's no official title. Like, I
feel that that's okay. Like for me personally, if I'm single and I'm not tied down to somebody, and I'm getting to know one guy, and then I'm getting to know another guy, and you know, it's all about even like networking. There's some guys who are into things that I like, you know, I feel like that's okay. That's fine, because then eventually you're gonna figure out what it is you truly want.
I just feel I agree with her. I feel like it's okay. Like if you're a single person and you want to date multiple people, it's completely up to you. I just feel like to an extent it's you want to make it clear to these people that, you know, you're dating, but you're not exclusive. So no one's feelings really gets hurt, I guess. But if you're single and you want to date multiple people, I mean, it's completely up to you. Not everyone that dates multiple people sleeps with multiple people. Some people do, and if you want to, I mean, that's completely up to you. It's your business, it's your body. Everyone has their own reason why they're dating people or why they're dating. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're dating multiple people and you let these people know like, hey, I'm dating, I'm getting to know people, I'm just kind of doing my thing, like I'm not trying to settle down. I mean, it is
making it clear,
it is, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't just say that and your actions are doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm not exclusive to you, whatever, but you're calling me, spending all this time with me, doing all these things, and then it's like, okay, so what about the other people? You have so much time on your hands.
If you're dating someone and if you're dating multiple people and you're dating multiple people because you don't want to be exclusive to anybody, if there's like a particular person who you're taking out on a regular basis forget
always
it.
with.
Let's basically say if you're giving them the relationship treatment and they come to you on a relationship level talk and you're like, well, I did, I'm dating multiple people. You're a piece of shit. Don't confuse them. Girl, to the guys too. If a female does this to you, goodbye.
Yeah, guys leave. If the girl's like, oh no, I said I'm dating, but she's there all the time calling you, wanting you to take her out all the time.
Relationship vibes, but she doesn't want nothing else to do with you. I mean, I feel like at that point it's kind of taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I feel like a discussion is necessary. Have a discussion just to figure out like, okay, like, so like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And the person is still like, oh no, well, I'm dating and I'm being exclusive. That's like a big red flag to just be like, okay, you know what, forget it.
So there's another topic we want to touch on. So basically, okay, with dating multiple people, if you're single, go ahead, knock yourself out, do what the hell you want to do. It's your life, it's your body, whatever makes you happy. Just be mindful of the people you're intertwining with and be mindful of their feelings as well.
And be safe.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Practice safe sex. If you're gonna be sleeping with all these people, just be safe. You never know. Another thing we wanted to touch on was the topic of like talking. I feel like dating and talking pretty much means the same thing. Some people don't want to take it there or call it dating, but talking and dating is basically the same thing. You meet someone, you see them, you like them, exchange numbers, social media, whatever. Then you guys start spending time talking to each other, getting to know them. You're dating them. Whatever you want to call it, you're dating them. In this generation, not many people want the title. Everybody's afraid to have that title or give someone a title for many reasons. A lot of times people want to act like they're in a relationship with you, but they don't want the title because they want to be free to do what the hell they want to do.
And they're also being protective of themselves just in case they do get hurt. In the back of their mind, like, we were never together anyways, or whatever it may be.
I don't know, I just kind of feel like that's just like a double-ended dagger. Like, you're gonna get hurt. If you're talking to someone and you really, really like the person, but you're like, oh yeah, I still want to date other people. For the sake of protecting yourself, you're not really protecting yourself. You're still gonna get hurt because if that person
like a child
gets fed up and they decide, okay, well, you're not really giving me what I want and decide to go elsewhere, you are gonna get hurt. If you
exactly. But some people like to front and act like they're not. That's what it is. It's like, I feel like just so many people are just so afraid of opening up and showing their true feelings. Like, they're afraid to love or show that they love a girl, or girls have been hurt so much are afraid to just act like they're in love with a guy. Like, anyways, on to the next.
Just be in love with a guy.
Yeah, like, on to the next, but deep down inside, you're hurting.
People don't want to put all their eggs in one basket anymore.
No.
It has to do with a lot of things. It has to do with also society, what it depicts in the media. People don't take the time to learn the value or really get to know someone and value them. A lot of times people are just so stuck on what's on the outside, and everybody just wants to like
not really get to know someone for them.
Yeah, they want to get to know you, but they want
what they have to offer.
They want it to be convenient to them. They want you at their convenience.
Yeah.
That's I think I see that
was perfectly said, Tanisha. That was perfectly said.
Thank you.
At your convenience. That is definitely what it is.
If you're dating someone and you feel like they only call you or talk to you when it's convenient for them, dash that.
Red flag.
Dash that.
Red flag.
If you're dating someone and they're dating you exclusively and you feel like you don't really see them or hear from them, or you only see and hear from them on their time, dash that. Because
there's no excuse.
Listen,
there's no excuse. Even if it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even if it's like, let's just say you don't talk to the person all day. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a mom and I work. I'm working all day, come home, have to deal with my kid. I believe in the nighttime, you should at least call the person, talk to the person, and, find out how their day was. Was everything good? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be talking all day, but I still feel like you should be calling the person every single day if you care to see how they're doing, how their day was, whatever it may be. Like, do you care enough to even, like, what if something happens?
Sometimes, like, the signs will be very clear to us that a person is no good for us, like, especially when we're talking to someone or dating someone. The signs will be very clear that the person's not really into you like that. They're just into you when it's convenient for them, but we'll still hang around because it's like in the back of our head, we really like them, and in the back of our, because we're emotional. We're emotional beings.
We are.
In the back of our head, as much as we know, she's
super emotional. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive, but you know what? I'm very passionate about the people that I care about, even if it's not even a guy. Like, that's how I'm with family. That's how I am with family. That's how I am with everyone. Like, that's how I am. Like, I take things very personal, and I'm just, like, very loving.
Sometimes it's kind of hard for us to let go, and we'll see that a person is dating us for their convenience, and because we're comfortable, or because in the back of our head we're like, well, maybe they'll change, we stick around even though we're not really happy. And I think we've all been there. Like, I've been there, she's been there, like, I'm sure you guys watching have been there.
Because you know what it is, we have this whole idea in our brain, like sometimes, like, I mentally, like, I'm just crazy actually, but like I sometimes I'll be like, you know, like, you know, you're talking to somebody for a while, and you know, you think in your mind, like, you know, like on a long-term spectrum, like, okay, how is this gonna be, like, you know, you can have kids at this person.
I don't want to interrupt you, but like, comment down below if when you date a guy,
you're thinking long.
You think, okay, we have kids.
Yeah, you're thinking like,
think married, when I first meet a guy, and like, if I'm dating a guy or something, that's what I think in my head.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like you always think,
is he worthy of
maybe
my
it's gonna happen,
children?
You know, he has everything else.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's gonna change, or it's gonna change, and it's gonna change all 4 years past, not change.
The same situation, yeah.
It's like, yeah,
it's hard, and I'm sure there are men out there that have this, like, you know, they know that the girl they're with is not for them. She's not good for them. She deals with them at their convenience, and they probably still stick around too. I don't want this to seem like we're like friggin' man haters, because we're not. Because I'm sure it's vice versa.
No, girls do it too.
Men and
girls
women,
do it too. I have guy friends that it happens. You know what I'm saying? Girls do it too. Girls will be knowing the guy really cares about the girl, really likes the girl, could all like the girl for years. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl knows that, so she knows she has an upper hand on the guy, or her relationship's rocky, so then she's using him because she knows that I've seen it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not only men. Females do it as well. Either way, men, females, it's not okay.
Yeah, and you just gotta really take a step back and pull yourself out of the situation. Yeah. If you ever feel like you're in a situation like that. But
really reevaluate
when it comes to dating multiple people, like, yo, if you can mentally and emotionally handle that and not having attachments to anybody, and you make it clear to these people that you're just having fun, just getting to know people, do your thing. I've like talked to people dated people in the past, and bruh, I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be anything, no strings attached to it.
Yeah,
3 weeks later,
I'm like, just trying to tell me,
like, nah, and I had to tell her, like,
yeah, because I've been after.
Like, honestly, you're gonna be in a situation like that. Just because
she always just says, be careful.
It's not
like,
be
you
what
know,
you want. It's not easy. It's a difficult situation to be in, because you'll eventually you can eventually catch feelings for this person, and if they're not reciprocating what you feel, you're gonna feel a way, and just be mindful.
When I
of
feel
that.
a way, I feel some type of way. So it's just like, to me, it's like, I should have listened to you. Like, you know, sometimes she should be like, Niqa, I know how you get, like, just be careful.
I always tell her, like, I know how you get, so just...
So I'm very loving, you know?
Really
so
be careful, like, she's like a romantic, like, she's literally like a romantic.
I'm old school, I still believe in that whole true love, like,
and there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Just be, you know, mindful that you're dealing with other people's feelings as well. And if you don't get strings attached, cool. Even when you're doing that, don't use people at your convenience. Treat everybody with respect, even when you are single and dating and not being exclusive. Like, don't be a jerk. And there's some people that date exclusively, and or not exclusively, sorry, and like they don't have intercourse with everybody. I feel like intercourse a lot of times it confuses things.
What?
You have to be very careful.
It does.
And it's like, people just think, and there's some people that are like, oh, well,
they're okay with it.
Why would sex confusing? It's like, well, I mean, technically, sex, it's intercourse. You're mixing your your spirits together. That's kind of a big deal. Like, but a lot of people downplay sex like it's just sex, and it's like, I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not just sex. It's kind of a really
especially if it's like passionate sex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like good sex. So it's like,
okay, she meant that from the heart.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I'm not doing that with everybody. You know, some people are not doing that with everybody. Yeah. So, you know, it's just like, it's just not fair. It's just cut it off then, if that's the case. And, you know.
Cut off what? The passionate sex with the people
I'm just saying the
sex. And you're not exclusive with? Or?
Yeah, I'm saying like I feel like.
I think she's trying to say if you're dating someone and you're not exclusive, don't have passionate sex.
Yeah, I feel like just don't have sex at all, because you know what happens, like the beginning you start to have sex with the person.
Don't have sex at all, because that's
you're starting to get to know the person. The more you guys have sex and you guys start to, you know, like just turn into a whole different thing, and then it's just harder. It's harder because it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna talk to somebody else?
Yeah.
That's what you know. And then I feel like a lot of people stay in situations even if you're not exclusive because of you're comfortable with that person, because you could have been talking to them on the lows for years, and then, you know, it's hard.
And I feel like we're all guilty, so just
for sure.
So back to the initial question. Can you date multiple people? Is it okay for a woman to date multiple people when she's single? Hell yeah. Is it okay for men to date multiple women if he's single?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Do you
Just
guys' thing.
be mindful of the other people because they are people with feelings.
Yeah.
And just be open and forward so they know what they're getting themselves into.
And be forward with actions as well as words.
Yeah.
Don't just say that you're, it's this and
another
the actions
thing,
aren't.
I just thought of this. If you're dating someone and initially it was a no strings attached things and you caught strings.
Because
You got some
happens.
strings
That happens.
and you want to attach them. And when you bring the conversation to that person and they tell you, okay, well, you knew what it was, run for the hills. If you knock over this...
I'm running for the hills.
Run for the hills. If you are dating someone and they're not exclusive with you and you catch feelings for them and you bring the conversation of, oh my god, your big ass out of the way.
Sorry.
If you bring the conversation of, I want to see where this can go, and they tell you, well, you knew what it was, I just want to do my thing, run.
Because, what do you mean you knew what it was? It's like you knew what it was, but your actions are acting like we're in a relationship.
Well, I mean, not always, because there's some people that deal with the person a certain type of way and let them know, but some people are emotional and they will catch feelings.
Whatever.
And that's okay if you catch feelings, but if you bring the conversation, I'm like, hey, and you were just kind of whatever, and I'm kind of feeling you, whatever, and they're like, oh, well, you knew what it was? Yo,
just forget it.
Take up your teeth and
just forget
run.
it. Because I just mean, from
Nobody
that
likes
being said,
rejection.
nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to be rejected, trust
You
me.
know?
And if that's the case, you know what? You had your fun, go. Because there are so many men and women out there that want to be in a long committed
Yeah, they
relationship.
do.
So just run.
You just have to be patient and, stay busy and things like that. And, focus on yourself and eventually that person will come. Who knows?
Yep.
Something that you're so passionate about, you can go there and meet your true love or the person, you have to get out there.
Yeah. Well, I think this concludes our conversation
Can you date
today.
multiple people?
If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us at Ted and Niqa. It's literally the easiest Instagram to find. TedandNiqa. Thank you so much for watching.
We love you guys.
As per usual.
Thanks for all the supporters.